Hello friends, good evening. Welcome to Momentum Traders Group. So this is going to be our next video wherein I will be discussing few stocks uh, for the core portfolio and probably for the positional uh, trading in coming days. So just before I begin, I just wanted to tell you something which I have done today. There were a lot of fellow members who were requesting to start a separate Telegram channel. The reason was when I post my analysis in the group. So because now our group has become bigger and bigger, so a lot of people were complaining that my posts are gets missing and they are not able to really see it. So they just wanted me to start a group and then uh, so that they can follow my post separately over there. So I was planning since long time, but due to time crunch I was not able to do, and finally today I have created a telegram group. I will share the link below this video. So if you guys are interested, so please do join that group wherein I will be exclusively putting my daily chart analysis over there, and that probably might help you guys in your trading journey. And second important thing, guys, when you see these videos, please like and subscribe if you like the content, because as I say, I'm not a full-time trader. I do my office work, and then in between I take a time and then I create those videos after the analysis. So it would be nice, if you like the video, if you like the content, and then subscribe the video. Okay guys, let's start our analysis then. So before we move to the actual analysis, let's see how was the Nifty. So as I mentioned in my previous video, so the biggest concern for me was Nifty closed below 200 EMA on Friday. So today again it's not really I can't say that decisively, but today also Nifty has shown a very strong movement, wherein I think morning it was 200 points down, and then from there it recovered, and it was a very strong recovery, and then it closed about 200 EMA. So this gives me little bit confidence now, and if from here if Nifty starts moving upwards, so that will definitely give a boost in positive sentiments. Yeah. So in today's session, the first stock which I wanted to discuss was DMart. So this is one of the stock, guys, which everyone wants to keep it in their portfolio, but as the price was so high, it made almost high of 5,800, 5,900, and people were really not able to buy this one. And then from there even though it posted a very strong results last quarter, but from there it was falling down and down. And if you see, since last almost more than a month, this is just consolidating on this EMA 200. So this is a very good sign for any stock which consolidates at this level and then starts its reversal journey. So that's what I can see in this DMart now. And below, if you see, consistently every day the volumes are increasing and strong volumes are coming, and today stock has almost shown 3.5 3.6% gain, with a very strong volumes and very good grain candle here. And the stock is available at a very good support level. So if somebody is thinking to buy this stock for a core portfolio, so I think this is the best level to enter in this stock, and then start slowly, um, uh, uh, as this resistance level keep breaking, you can keep on adding. So like probably If somebody want to be more cautious, so they can just enter after this 4990, so which is like almost 4500 level. So here can be a small first tranche, and then once this level crosses of 4800, second tranche, and then like this they can just keep on adding in this in this particular stock. So again, very important disclaimer, guys. These stocks, again, what we are discussing here are just for an educational purpose. I don't want to recommend anyone to buy or sell any of the stock which we will be discussing. This is just my analysis based on the technical as well as fundamental I'm sharing with you guys. So take your own decision after doing the homework. So let's see what the fundamental says. So basically, if you can see quarter to quarter results, it has shown a very strong increase in last quarter and the current quarter. So compared to the last quarter, the current quarter has really given a big jump. And in terms of operating profit, again it's a good jump in the number. So if you see in the PAT, so the same thing you can see from 418 to 553. So this is a big jump in terms of net profit as well. But as this is an FMCG sector company, so you will see these margins will be always a single digit margins, either the operating profit or the net profit margins. But the good thing is that quarter on quarter it is improving both operating profit as well as net profit. In terms of ratio analysis, year on year, if I see, as I mentioned, they have consistently maintained that 8 to 9% of their operating profit, and similar with the net profit, like 4 to 5% is the consistent profit margin. I think this kind of industries, these are the profits and these are the margins usually what is expected. EPS, I see a slightly concern, like from 20 to it has reduced to 16.97. Probably that is because the net profit has down from 5.2 to 4.6. So but I can see that quarter on quarter the way the performance is increasing. So this year when they will post their results, definitely it will be good compared to last year. In terms of debt to equity ratio, it's 0, so it is almost like debt free company. ROE, ROC averaged 9.5 and 12.7, and ROE 9. So this is where is little bit of my not a concern, the point which need to be looked at. Usually as our Technofunda, we say any stock which is above 15 ROE and ROC maintains consistently is good to maintain in the core portfolio. So this is the point which you need to consider, whether you want to go ahead and keep this stock in the core portfolio for the long term, or the way the technicals are showing right now. So definitely this stock is ready to move upwards right now. So whether you want to just buy it and play as a positional trade. So that's the call you guys need to take it up. Next stock which I wanted to discuss is from IT. This is LTTS. Again, on a technical chart, I feel this is the similar pattern it is forming like DMart. If you see, the stock has in a complete uptrend, and from here it fallen almost how much, 26-27% it fallen, and then it is consolidating at 200 EMA, which is its previous support level also. If you can see this previous support level, it is consolidating here almost a month now, and then taking this 200 EMA as a support. Now this started moving upwards. So volumes are also slightly increasing last 2-3 days. So looking towards that, seems the stock is ready to move upwards. Let's see how is its fundamentals. Okay, quarter on quarter I see a strong, I can't see a really very strong, but okay, consistent, they are in a positive direction. from last quarter, which is 1608 to this quarter is 1688. So there is a slight increase. Definitely it's a consistent positive direction. Same with the operating profit, 349 to 367, and then in terms of net profit, 231 to 250. So in net profit I can see a good jump in the number here. And in the operating profit, if you see, consistently they have maintained and increased their operating profit margin every quarter by quarter, and they maintained in the range of 20. So since last 4 quarters they have maintained it from 20 to 28%, and same with the operating profit margin as well. They maintained it in between 13 to 14% consistently. Year on year operating profit margin, so it's in between 18 to 19%, and net profit 15 to 14% range. EPS, there is slight dip in this year, 78 to 63. This is one point can be again it's a big EPS number, so we can just say that it is dip, but I don't really see as a big concern out of it. In terms of ROE, ROC, 21 and 30, it's a very comfortable number. Okay, comparative to last year, if you can see, ROC averaged was 42 and now 30. So definitely that's one of the concern. I think it's really important to look at going in depth in the balance sheet and check why that has really happened. And in terms of debt to equity ratio, it's a debt free company. ROE is 19. Again, it's a dip from last year to this year. Again, that dip is big number from 29. So like 31 to 29, there was not a big dip, but last year to this year it's a almost 10% dip. So really need to look into it, what exactly has made this dip. Okay, so guys, next stock we will see as RIL, which is Reliance. So on a technical, if you can see, it is available at a very strong support level. So this was the resistance, and then when the stock broken from here, it gave a good rally. So now it is acting as a support. So this level, it has already taken one support and gone up, and now it is again at the same support level, and today it has given a nice rally and closed about 200 EMA. So if you can see this volumes as well, coming good volumes, and I feel in coming days, if Nifty has to go up, so definitely Reliance has to perform and show a uptrend. So then definitely that will help Nifty to go up. So let's see how is the fundamentals. So basically, if I see quarter on quarter, so I think the last quarter what they have posted, one of the best quarter they have posted their results. It was a very big number in terms of a big jump in the number of sales, in operating profit, and even in the PAT, from 15,479 to directly 20,539. So that was a big jump in the number, and the same it has reflected in their operating profit margin and the net profit margin as well. It is a good positive direction they have shown in their numbers. Year on year, they have maintained in between 16 to 17%, I would say, in that range. If you can see their operating margin, net profit margin is almost since 2012, it was always a single digits, but last year they have posted in double digit, which is all 11.5. So I think that's a good positive for the uh, Reliance. In terms of EPS, if you can see consistently since last 4 years, it is showing a positive uptrend. So again, that I would say a good strong positive for the company. In terms of depth, consistently, if you see, it was almost 0.8 since so many years, and now last year when they posted the results, this year when they posted the results 2021, it has almost half of the depth they have able to pay it compared to what they were having previously. So I think that's where all the other parameters are showing positive, because their depth is increasing, and you know that already they have declared they want to be a debt free company soon. So only thing here for me is their ROE and ROC value is pretty low. It is just 0.9 and 10, 8 and 9. So this is one of the point which you guys might need to think before considering Reliance to be a stock for your long-term core portfolio, or based on the technical, you just want to play a positional trade right now. So that's my analysis on the Reliance at this moment. And then one thing just to add, definitely I feel the way now the crude oil prices has increased almost, like I think it crossed $100 now. So in coming next week, the next quarter results when they will post it, so I'm sure their definitely profit margin and operating margins will show a good jump in the number, because that's where they will have a positive impact on their numbers. Next stock, which is one of the very strong stock in this downward market, which is Hitachi India. So Hitachi India, okay. So you know that the market was so badly falling, but in that entire downward market, this stock, probably one of the stock has shown a very strong strength. So this stock given a nice breakout at this level 2780, and then from there it again came back to retest that level and retested that level and going up from there, and it's showing a nice upward movement. And if you can see down here, I can see some good volumes are also accumulating. So if somebody want to really play more safe, so I would say just wait this level to cross, which is around this level 3400 level. If the stock breaks out this 3400 level, I think then this stock can, sky is the limit. Then there is no resistance, nothing. Then this stock can go pretty strongly upwards. And just for your information, this stock, I think when this level, this stock, I think 3100. So I have already taken my first trench here at 3100 level, and I will add my second level once it breaks this 3400 level. So let's see what's the fundamentals is. So quarter on quarter, I can see compared to last quarter, it has given a good jump in the sales numbers. Same with the operating profit. Even though if you can see here, the sales numbers has increased, but the operating profit has gone down. So you just need to check what has made that operating profit number to go down. You can refer to the balance sheet and check about that one, the recent their balance results what they have posted. In terms of profit, this is one of the positive, I can say, very very positive, which is like compared to last quarter, this quarter's profit has been almost double, which is very very significant for the company. In terms of operating profit margin and net profit margin, it is consistently, it is a single digit, but only the concern here is it is decreasing. Sometimes it is decreasing and increasing. So probably these kind of project based business companies, I think this is how the business works. When they have a projects, consistently their number will be positive, and then in some quarter if they don't have really big projects, I think their number will be slightly lower. uh, so in terms of year on year, I can see since last 3 years it is going down. It was 10, then 7, and now last year it was 6. Same thing with the profit margin as well, 5, 2, then 4. So not really big, I can say, changes or the positive I can see in this profit margin and operating profit margin here. Anything company is showing. In terms of EPS, I can say yes, compared to last year, this year it is 35, so I think that's a good jump in the number positively. ROE ROC is very strong, which is 32 and 48. That's pretty strong. Company is almost debt free, so that is again a very strong positive for the company. So except this net profit margin and operating margin, okay, single digit is not the concern. Probably these kind of companies, the margins are always single digit, but the concern is consistently it is decreasing year on year. So that's the point I think we need to consider. But the way on the technical this stock is showing on the chart, the stock is pretty in a strong uptrend. So based on these two factors, guys, you need to decide whether to be a positional trade or for a long-term core portfolio stock. This stock to be considered. The last stock which I want to discuss is Cera. Okay, so next stock is Cera, which is again from a consumer durable sector. So if you can see, this stock is since like almost October 20, the stock is pretty, yeah. So our next stock is Cera. So if you can see, this is complete in a uptrend like October 2020. From there almost like 2672, almost the stock went to 2670 to 6400. So almost like more than like 2.5 times the stock has given the rally in 1 year. So now from there the stock has fallen, which is almost the fall is of 36%. So why I have selected this stock is basically the support level at what this stock is available right now. So if you can see, this was the zone which was complete consolidation zone. This broken here, then again retested, again went up, again retested, again went up, and then third time it retested, and then it just broke, and then it went given a big rally. So it seems this particular support level is a pretty strong support level, and next time after that in January this year, again the stock came and took a support of this level itself and then bounced back, and again now if you see at the same support level the stock is consolidating now. So it very clearly shows on the technical chart this particular level is pretty strong, and whenever the stock price comes to this level, people jump in and then they start buying from this level. So that's what is the current chart shows. So keeping that one in mind, I have selected this stock, and definitely this is one of the strong fundamentally core portfolio stock. So point here is, first thing, the stock is trading below 200 EMA, so just wait the stock to come above 200 EMA, and then plan to take a position, or if somebody want to be more cautious, then just wait to clear off this resistance level, which is 4900, almost 5000 level. So once this 5000 level crosses, then I can say that the stock will show a strong uptrend movement. So that's what basically the technical chart says. Let's see about its fundamentals. So as I mentioned, it's a pretty strong company. So quarter on quarter, if you can see it's from March 21, it has maintained that 400 number, but before that, if you see consistently, that it was increasing every quarter on quarter, but due to this COVID, probably that disturbance has come up. Same with the operating profit. June 21, I think that June quarter was one of the bad quarter they had. If somebody really interested, they can just go and check what happened in this particular quarter. Before this one quarter, what happened and why this number has dropped drastically, and then again it came to its normal numbers, which are like sales around 400 crores, and then operating profit around 60 crores. In terms of PAT, same thing. So they almost like 40 crores they are maintaining a quarter on quarter. Operating profit margin, it's positive to the company, which is like increasing quarter on quarter. Same with the net profit margin, also increasing. So slowly it is showing a positive uptrend, and I think seems that is going to reflect in this stock price now, when this reversal will happen, and then definitely the stock is will show a positive uptrend movement. In terms of year on year operating profit margin, they consistently maintaining double digit margin, which is around 12 to 14%. Operating profit, net profit, it's single digit, which in between 9 to 10%. And in terms of EPS, pretty strong EPS they are posting, but last 3 years it is on a decreasing side. That is one of the probably the concern to the company, that shows as a negative point for the company, because the EPS is year on year it is decreasing. Debt to equity ratio, it's 0.1. So I think it's pretty much a debt free company. ROE, ROC average 12 and 15, so just near the threshold, but ROE is 11, so again below our threshold of 15. So but definitely I feel this is a good company for core portfolio, but at this moment, the considering the numbers, I think you can think of taking a positional bet on this stock, and as the stock price progresses, and as they declare their results, because now as the market is opening completely all over the India after the COVID, so definitely their numbers should show some positive increment, because all the construction sites and everything will be opening. So definitely their sales and their operating margins and the net profit margin should show some positive impact, and then probably you can take a decision whether to shift to the core portfolio or not. Yeah, so this is it, guys, and these are few of the stocks which I wanted to discuss. So do your homework and take a decision, and I will soon make a next video and post with another few stocks of my analysis. And very important, this core portfolios which I have selected and I am doing analysis. So this core portfolio list I will post in my Telegram channel, which I have created today. So just go and join that Telegram channel and get this list from there, and then you can put it in your watch list, and then you can monitor those stocks on a daily basis, and then based on your homework you can take a decision and uh, take a trade. Thank you very much, guys. Take care. Bye.